What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun, or fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat, or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load, or does it explode?
Greetings everyone, and welcome to another production from CJ World Creations. Today, I would like to present a project entitled The Tulsa Experience, A Dream Deferred. Now this particular endeavor took me nearly 1 year to complete and 2 years to document. Due to legal matters and concerns, while working through the personal trauma of my professional experience caused in Oklahoma, it took me several months to revisit or even readdress the whole ordeal before beginning work on this venture. However, God is my strength during moments of weakness, and for everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to harvest, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build up, a time to cry and a time to laugh, a time to grieve and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to turn away, a time to search and a time to quit searching, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be quiet and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. In 2015, while in Dallas, Texas, celebrating the birthday of a lifelong friend I met in college, I went to sleep and had a dream. A dream that forewarned me, you will be a sacrifice. Of course, as it would be for anyone, the message in the dream, or nightmare, depending on the person, was troubling. Dozens of scenarios raced through my mind. With my understanding and knowledge of unjustified murders of black citizens, all unarmed, would I be murdered for standing up for what's right by a racist individual with a badge? Killed by a brainwashed conservative, protected by a broken system? Or will my light be extinguished by an individual hypnotized by hatred from my hometown or place of residence, like Nip, due to my reputation as a local celebrity, defined as a well-known Baton Rouge artist would say? With all due respect to Marvin Gaye, all that raced through my mind was, what's going on? From that point on, I approached every situation as, if I'm meant to be a sacrifice, let it be. My path is not self-guided, but directed by a greater power. Now let's fast forward to 2019. In lieu of the many protests scattered across the nation, especially in 2019, I prayed to the Lord and asked, what can I do to make a change for my neighbors, brothers, sisters, and the nation? All that I received was, get it how you live. Therefore, of course, I had to walk it like I talk it. And with that said, Breonna Taylor and Louisville, Kentucky, I am my brothers and my sisters' keeper. Period. And my God, Old Testament and New Testament, doesn't care about new traditions. And as the scripture reads, and do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is good and acceptable, perfect will of God. Therefore, I sacrifice myself as an academic council senior at the University of Louisville with community engagement. I sacrifice myself as a teacher at Rep Academy in Frankfurt, teaching English and entrepreneurism. And lastly, I sacrifice myself as a district mental health specialist with Fayette County Public Schools as well. And from these sacrifices sparked a conscientious conversation. However, what's the use of a conversation without action?
Greetings. This is
CJ Ward, touching base. Yes, it's been a long time since I've done a video or videos of this nature, but at least wanted to document some of this trip and this whole project. So I'm about to begin footage for the music videos, at least for the musical component to the latest project as of this date, Conscientious Conversation. If you don't have it, go get it. Go cop one or two or a few. You know, do it. Maybe get some for someone else. You know, bless someone else. But yeah, so I'm actually headed en route to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and yeah, the first video you will see, and it's a certain reason that I would like to document not only my trip to, but during my trip, some of the footage. So everything else to be, you'll see what I mean later on. Everything will come to fruition, Lord willing. But right now I'm driving, so I believe in safety. So I'm gonna get back to the highway. But this is the first part of this documented footage, this coverage of behind the scenes. So I hope this message reaches you well. So I'm gonna get back to it. Y'all be easy. Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yes. After the video shoot, I focused on increased inventory and new bracelet designs for Beads of Faith. I'm telling you, faith and faith works can take you a mighty long way. Followed by photo shoots and social media content creation, web designs, and social media posts. The life of an entrepreneur is never done, especially when you're doing everything yourself. However, when your hard work is finally acknowledged, it always makes it worthwhile. I would like to extend a huge shout out to Dr. Kathy Bullock and Dr. Randy Westbrook for the invitation to join an evening of elegance. And a word to the wise, be sure to live in those moments of gratitude and recognition, because those moments are precious. But then again, when it's time to get back to the grind, don't waste time. Based on my upbringing, the road has always been a friend of mine. New experiences, different ways of thinking, and diverse perspectives seem to always welcome me with open arms. Whether good or bad, through it all, miles of reflection and planning has a way of taking place. During the process of relocation, I received notification of acceptance into the Tulsa remote program. From then on, I concentrated on wrapping up personal and professional matters. Walks to the park and packing was life. Just a man and his dog, following the path before me, God-given or self-driven. And when it came to professional pursuits, I was faithful. However, when God tells you to move, it's time to move. Essentially, either you will impact your environment or your environment will impact you. Period. After simultaneously completing 2 doctoral dissertations, of course, I had to make a trip to my hometown. Everything in its rightful time, even if you have to celebrate your personal victories solo. Greetings world. CJ Ward, touching base. I wanted to make a brief video on on the strength, on the merit, on the occasion of Juneteenth. Now, this information that I found out about Juneteenth, I had to learn on my own. It wasn't discussed in school. And actually, in the area where I'm from, we celebrate Emancipation Proclamation on August 8th. So, considering that Juneteenth June 19th, 1865, all the way until August 8th, 1865, there were certain citizens, or those that could be considered citizens, but there were certain individuals that were free, didn't even realize it, for at least over 2 months. I'm not doing the math right now, so it might be off, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. So, just on the, just thinking about that, I just want to say, don't always wait on hearsay. If you have certain feelings or you know where you are, go on that. News has time. I know, we're in the age of internet and fast speed and high speed, so there's very low level of tolerance and patience. But those who are patient will see all those things. I just want to, make this video. I'm not going to get into a tangent, but just for the information that although I had to learn on my own, now that I know it, if you know better, you do better. So, happy Juneteenth to all those who finally are honoring this holiday and this tremendous event that happened in the past. They definitely need to have a spotlight and a highlight. Just with everything that's going on, especially in this nation, where I reside, but also in this world. But I hope all is well on everyone's end, and continue to be positive for all those that are positive, and for those that reluctant for any reason, man, get on board. Like, push your differences aside. Come on. Anyway, happy Juneteenth.
I must confess that that dream that I had that day has at many points turned into a nightmare. Now, I'm not one to lose hope. I keep on hoping. I still have faith in the future.
Hey, what's up? What's up? It's just touching base, checking in. Seeds along the way, dropping pebbles. But P-Town, Paducah, you know what I'm saying? Kentucky, coming through. Just part of the journey. What can I say? This journey has been very, very interesting. And as you hear in the background, this is what continued to keep me level-headed and focused. So to check that out. I appreciate the Lord for everything He's done for me. And this is the only reason that I'm still going and still on this path, just through His strength. So this is just a spiritual marker. Look back on this, Lord willing, and it'll be part of the path. So just checking in, CJ Ward Creations, Daily Discipline, High Performance Clinics, The Ward. Hey, God's been very good, and I'm appreciative. Continue to be blessed. Always be encouraged.
So many tears we cry. We only want to try. Been through some things and survived. For my freedom and those who've died. Follow as I lead, so we can march on to no more of these old things until our freedom breathes. Oh Lord, we still believe. No love, only hatred receive. Shine through us and we'll see the beauty of our culture. No more of these dark nights. Proceed and make it right. Still on me, I'm walking through life at a high speed, backing up the talk so my story can succeed. I've been through so many things, it's hard to comprehend. I'm a whole different fabric, I make my own trends. So normally, I'm chilling by my lonely. If we can't build while we in each other's company, these things start to mess with my mind. I guess I'm just too real, I need some artificial sometimes. Nah, I ain't about that there. I'd rather have some solids around and all we share. If I got it, they got it too. But so many can't understand this general principle. These different type of ways, these different type of plays. And I refuse to co-sign for decisions that they make. Like, man, what happened to the gold? But I guess when the grass is cut, snakes they show. It happens so much, I should already know. Smiling to my face with the knives they hold, and I still won't stop the way I roll. CJ the wordsmith, baby, you already know. These days, when will we see? No time for these old things. I wish we could unite and believe. For this one thing that we need freedom. Been through some things we've seen. We need freedom. No greater love for the legacy. We need freedom. This is all we really need. We need freedom, but we must believe in freedom.
Before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go on to my Lord to be free.